What's going on, everybody? So, we got a lot of talks going on right now about Bitcoin, and a lot of people are talking about the price of Bitcoin. They're talking about the Bitcoin halving, which is coming inside of 1 week. Not only is the Bitcoin halving going to be inside of 1 week, we now have Bitcoin recovering from its previous lows back to its highs. So, now we're back at 70K Bitcoin. So, we're pretty much just going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the technical analysis here with Bitcoin, and we're also going to look at some news that we got going on for Bitcoin as well. So stick around to the end of the video. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But let's get straight to it. So we have some good stuff going on right now with Bitcoin, 70.7K right here. And as you can see, Bitcoin has recovered from some previous lows that we dropped all the way down to 61K. Bitcoin went all the way down to 61K and it recovered, came all the way right back up. It keeps doing this. It shoots down and then it comes all the way back up. Does not want to go below that Fibonacci retracement that we have set up there. So it's good that we're staying above that level there. But I'm watching the prices here with Bitcoin, and I'm watching the technical patterns because it kind of looks like we're about to have a breakout here inside of Bitcoin. Now, looking back over here at Chart Prime or at Trading View, if you're wondering what these momentum wave bands here, these are the Chart Prime momentum wave bands. A link in the description if you want those. But looking at the chart prime momentum wave bands and also looking at our Fibonacci retracement, also looking at our little wedge pattern that we have here, and also looking at our RSI, see we got to use multiple different technical patterns. And when we look at all of these, it looks like we're about to break out. For one, the RSI is literally about to shoot up to the top here. Typically, that happens when we get an increase in volume or whenever we're going up inside of the price, kind of like how we did back here. It was a small movement, and then when it moved up, you can see the RSI went up with it. So it even moves up even with the smallest of movements. Back here, the RSI goes up. The price also increases with the RSI. So it's also increasing right now. So we should be going up here towards the Fibonacci retracement. There's also a very, very lightly shaded green area here with the chart prime indicators. Again, link in the description if you want to use chart prime. But pretty much what this is showing us is that that's where our resistance is going to be. And it just so happens to be right before we reach our Fibonacci retracement, which is going to be about 74K. So 74K is that level we've been trying to break here with Bitcoin for the longest. We got all the way up to 73.7K for our all-time high in Bitcoin, and it has not been able to pass 74K yet. But once we do, the chart prime automated trading indicators are showing us, or it's pretty much showing us at the top of the momentum wave bands, we have 80K. So 80K is going to be that resistance that we're going to go to once we pass 74K. So if we can pass 74K, we're going straight up to 80K with flying colors. So if we can pass 74K, we're almost immediately going up to 80K. And that's going to be crazy because, it's been a while since we had a nice pump like that. And once it goes to 80K, do you really think it's going to stop at 80K? Or do you think it's probably going to continue to run? Especially since we have this. This is the live Bitcoin halving countdown. And the countdown here says it's going to be on April 19th. That's inside of 7 days and 21 hours. So a little under 8 days. So pretty much a week and almost a day. It's like a week and 1 day. So this is very, very big. This is what everybody's been waiting for, and it's happening, and it's happening quick. So we might see Bitcoin get above 80K leading up to that, or even not even leading up to it. Maybe when we actually reach it, maybe it goes above 80K. We don't know. So it does look like that's about to happen. We broke out of this wedge pattern. Now, I will tell you one thing with the chart prime automated trading indicators here. Let's say I take it off, right? When you take it off, it just shows this is green, right? You see this over here, the numbers, it says 70.7K. It's showing it as green. Well, when you put back on the chart prime automated trading indicators, you see something else. It shows it as pink. Now, whenever it shows it as pink, that means that we're about to break out on a bullish pattern. And what I want to show you here is what pretty much happens with the momentum wave bands. It starts to turn pink, and then we just have a huge breakout, and it does it every single time. Starts to turn pink, huge breakout. Even with the candlesticks start to turn pink from red. That means that it's about to go green, and we're about to be bullish, and it does it every single time. And if you look all the way back here with the chart prime automated trading indicators, it goes from pink to green. It does this all the time. It goes from pink, pumps huge, and it just does it time and time and time again. Down here, and this is why I like the chart prime indicators. Check it out, link in the description. It'll also help support the channel. But anyways, look at this. We go up and we rise every single time we hit those pink areas on our momentum wave bands. And you can see it happens way back here as well. So we can keep going back farther and farther, and you're always going to see, well, further and further, and then you're always going to see that pump and that breakout coming from the pink momentum wave bands. And the reason why this is so important is because right now, what is happening? You see that it's turning pink. And what I'm saying by that is this area here turns pink first, and that's when the candlesticks start to go from red to pink, and then they transition from pink to green. That's what happens here with the chart prime indicators, because it also works on the candlesticks. If you go ahead and take it off, you can see the candlesticks kind of look a little bit normal, and then you put it back on. They look slightly different. You can see all the different lines here. It's tracking the volume and the momentum of the charts. So that's why they call it the momentum wave bands. So what we're watching for here is this candlestick here turning pink. We want to see this candlestick here turning pink. And that's kind of what we're seeing here now. It started to do it a little bit here and it started to pump, but then it got rejected. And now it's doing it again. So hopefully we don't get rejected this time. You can even see here on the RSI, we crossed and then we, kind of went sideways. And now we're going back up. So it started to go down very briefly because, it started to go up first and then it started to go down very briefly. But now we're coming back here on the RSI. So now we're seeing us rising back again. So this could be the rise that brings us to 73K, or it could be the rise that brings us to 74K, breaking our resistance. And if we break that 74K resistance, then that's pretty much when we're going to go towards our momentum wave bands and then possibly hit $80,000 Bitcoin. So that's what we're looking for inside the coming week here with Bitcoin. I'll keep you all updated on that. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. If you want these indicators, definitely check out Chart Prime. Link in the description. Very cheap. Premium monthly is only $67 a month. You can also get 30% off using the code CP30, 30% off. And then you got the premium quarterly, which is $47 a month, coming out to $143 paid quarterly, 30% off using the same discount code. And then you got the premium yearly, which is $40 a month, or you can get it for $489, which is pretty much paid annually. So you're going from $804 down to $489, and it's all risk-free. You can try it risk-free for 7 days, so you can definitely try that out. If you don't like it, get your money back in 7 days. Try risk-free for 7 days. So all that is good. Definitely check that out. Link in the description. It'll also help the channel because I get a little commission paid off that. So shout out to Chart Prime for sponsoring this channel and the videos. But anyways, moving on from the whole Bitcoin thing, but looking at the Bitcoin halving here, yes, it's in 7 days, but we're also getting ads being ran on Bloomberg's homepage from BlackRock. So BlackRock launches Bitcoin ETF ads on Bloomberg's home page. Bloomberg is like home of finance for all the finance people out there. So you can see here, this is the ad that they're talking about, and it's official. It's on Bloomberg's page. They know something is about to happen here with Bitcoin. So they're starting to advertise on the Bloomberg page to get more people to get in on their Bitcoin ETF. So they don't just want people to buy Bitcoin. They want people to buy into their ETF, because when their ETF makes money, they make money. So they're making money for people, but they're taking a portion of the profits because they're managing your funds. That's what the ETFs are for. So you can definitely get ETFs if you want, but this is going to bring a lot of people that normally wouldn't invest into Bitcoin, and they're probably going to invest into Bitcoin because of that. So you can also look at stuff like the market cap, the overall market cap of all cryptos. I've been noticing that they've really been pumping, and sometimes CoinGecko would make me do this. They're trying to find out if I'm human or not. But look, we got this here. Hopefully we can see 4 trillion inside of overall crypto market. Market cap. That's what we really need to see. 4 trillion. We've already passed 3 trillion before, back in 2021. Now we need to get past 4 trillion in 2022. We might even get even more than that, to be honest. We could even get 5 trillion. So a lot of that money is going to be inside of Bitcoin. And one of the main reasons why I like looking at Bitcoin prices and tracking Bitcoin is because all the other things that comes with that. Because all the altcoins, like once money flows out of Bitcoin, the money then flows into altcoins. So that's kind of why I'm like watching it. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, we don't care about Bitcoin. We just want to see your videos on meme coins. We want to see you talk about Baby Doge and all these other meme coins. Well, Bitcoin is very important for that because the money's flowing from Bitcoin to all those other coins. So that's pretty much how this goes. So we just gotta wait. We gotta give it time, and then we're gonna see that money flowing from Bitcoin into altcoins. But first, we need to see Bitcoin making those gains, and then everything else can make gains with it. But anyways, like I said, this is all I got for y'all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Hit the like button and subscribe. All that good stuff. Check out Chart Prime. Elevate your trading game. Try it risk free. 7 days, get your money back guaranteed, risk free 7 days. You can get the premium monthly, premium quarterly, premium yearly. It'll also help support the channel. Definitely check that out. And as always, I'll be back with another video.